Stefania Gatto.
Wow. I love this crowd. Love you guys. Thank you, thank you. Love you. Okay. Guys, I have no voice because yesterday I spoke all day. I shouted every time somebody went on stage, and now I have no voice. So you will hear this kind of low. I'll try my best. Anyway, for who doesn't know me, my name is Stefania Gatto, Fire. I am 41 years old, and I'm Italian. Love you, Italy! I live in Dubai at the moment. So let me tell you a little bit. Okay, I'm not technological. Okay, so I was happily married for together 22 years, married 14 years, and I had 3 kids, and all of a sudden my life totally changed. I went through a very difficult and painful divorce because he was not only the father of my 3 kids, but he was also my best friend. And I have to say I went through a very difficult time. I cried all day, I felt sorry for myself, but at a certain moment I decided that if I kept on crying and not eating and feeling sorry, nothing would change. And I decided to react and change something. And for me, my answer was network marketing. First thing, everybody knows this story, is that my name is Stefania the cat, and I looked in the mirror, and I thought, I'm not gonna be a cat anymore, but I'm gonna be a lioness and a tiger, and I changed my life with that. And I started to believe in myself. Because the truth is that if you don't believe in yourself, how can you make people believe in you and even in this business? My why, like Torben Platzer said, super important, my kids. My first why were my kids, 100%. And that's why I started this business, was to provide for them, because we didn't get anything from my first marriage, and I needed money. So my first reason why I started network marketing was for money. But now I want to start and tell you a little bit and teach you a little bit what I do when I start somebody. Because you see, too many people think that when you enroll someone, you won, you made it. Yes, that person entered the team. But you don't realize that when you enroll someone, the work just started. And the reason why I want to teach you a little bit today about this is because so many people ask me, what do you do? But I first want to tell you that I only did network marketing now for nearly 5 years. I don't have prior experience. I didn't know anything about this business. I actually thought it was a plan B for losers, and I did not want to do this business. But my first meeting, where I even had with me Calvin and Daniel that day in that room, was one of my first meetings, was me sitting on the floor, riding cycles, and as you can see, a 4-year-old girl is listening to me, nobody else. And the reason why I'm going to show you this picture is because that's how I started. Everyone said no to me. Nobody trusted me with the business. But slowly from that meeting, I met one hairdresser that invited me to do her hair. And there, for example, I met Stefania Carby at the hairdresser, who today is a ruby and connected me to a diamond. So from a meeting like that, if you persist and don't stop, your life can change. Second, then few months went by, and people started to duplicate. And my second, when I came to Rome after, I would say 6 months, because of that pitiful meeting where everybody said no, just one person said yes to me 2 days later. Look at the meeting that came out later. Beautiful people in love for the product, hardly didn't understand anything about the business, but always, always loving and wanting to know more about the product. And then here, later on, this is actually Germany, but what I'm trying to say, how you can grow. It took me long time. It didn't happen overnight, but if you persist and don't quit, it's gonna work. You need to also be simple. One of the reasons why I believe I'm successful is because I don't overcomplicate things. I just share with them the passion that I have with the products. I say what the product does for me, and I tell them, now if you go and share it, you might have the product for free, because with your commissions, you could buy more product for yourself, or you can be the business you choose. Now, let's say, what do I do when I sign up somebody? The first thing I say, and in this, Daniel disagrees with me, so everybody has their own style. But people ask me, what do? I tell them, shut up. Why? Because if I enroll them and they go out there and tell everybody, ooh, I just signed up in network marketing, what do you think people are going to tell them? Oh my God, one of those pyramid schemes. Oh, you're not going to make any money. No, I don't want them like that. I want them to be prepared. I want them to know what they're doing. So I will help them and really teach them and prepare them just for a weekend before they go out there and recruit. And the book that I tell everyone to read or listen is GoPro from Eric Worre, who is also one of my mentors. So I suggest that. Guys, if you don't use the products, if you don't know what they do, honestly, I don't believe you can truly be successful. So make sure immediately they use all the products. They don't have to use them all the time, but so they know what they're doing and what they're saying. Of course, make a list of names. Write everyone. Don't start thinking, he's too rich, he's too poor, he's too busy, he's too stupid. Write everyone, because sometimes the person you talk to is not going to change your life, but their content of the content of a content will. So don't forget that most of the people that I look in my network, the successful ones are like on my 10th, 15th level. Doesn't matter. Jeunesse pays us infinite until I think third level, $100 and more $1,000. So until you get there, just work. It doesn't matter which level. Write down everything that when you see the person, what are their qualities? What are their necessities? When I talk to somebody, I want to know, what do they really want from this business? Because sometimes maybe people want just to use some products and go to the restaurant every week. Some people want to make $2,000 a month, others $5,000, others much more. So when you sit with the person, you need to understand, oops, sorry, it's not working. Okay, guys, help me out backstage. Woo! No, I have no voice. Okay. One thing that I think I'm good at, and I advise you to do that, always empower your people. Look at what they do positive. Congratulate them. Make them feel important. I mean, I do it naturally. I always see positive in people, and they need to know from you that you are there for them. I know that more you grow, it's harder, but then let's duplicate that with your team. Also, set real expectations, always. People need to know this is not a quick making money scheme. People need time to grow, to understand, to get better, to believe in themselves, and then they will, succeed. And for me, it's very important to cultivate relationships. I love my team, and I love to know not only how much money they make me, but how are their kids? How is their family? How is their marriage? How is their boyfriend or whatever? Because we have a very young team and an older team, and I'm involved in their lives. Now, this is something that I also want to suggest you. When you start to have a team, people will start to look at you like you're the superhero and you have to do everything for them. No, you have to teach them to be independent. You will not be able to do everything for them. So in the beginning, take care of them, of course, but then teach them to be independent. And they have to become their own heroes. They don't have to do things because of you, but they have to do things because of them on their own. And this is so beautiful. Yesterday, I was so impressed to see all those sapphire lights on stage and rubies, and they were thanking me. And I was thinking, oh my God, this is so humbling, because I'm only in this business for 5 years, and the best thing is, it's not about me, it was about helping them. That brings me success, but by blessing them, I bless myself, but it's just so much better to see them on stage. It's just an incredible feeling. And you will see that when you are down there, when one day you're going to be down here filming your upline, it's the best feeling in the world to see their success and their story. Really. And I'm crying, but it's not because I'm emotional. It's because I have fake eyelashes, and they're going to my eyes. Oh my God. It's terrible. Anyway, where is this? Oh, it doesn't go. The minutes are going on. Okay. But I also need to be honest. Lately, I always worked with non-networkers. And lately, because we grew, I got approached by people that are in the business for a long time. And honestly, it's so much harder. I love to work with people that never did network marketing because they have a teachable heart. They want to learn the new ways, the ways to go, the ways to go from now on, the new methods in network marketing. And for me, when I get some leaders, and I love the fact that yesterday Pier Paolo Cuzzi admitted it, in the beginning we were like fighting all the time because my way was so different than his way. He taught me things that I changed better because we always have to be teachable. But I love to work with people that have teachable hearts, and that's what you need to be. If you think you know it all, you are wrong. We are learning every day. You need to listen to all the diamonds and doubles and triple imperial diamonds here on stage and learn from them because we always need to grow. Okay, now imagine you enroll somebody, and this person, it's like a newborn, a baby. Who is a mother here? Who has children? Even guys. Wow. Okay, so when you get a baby, you're happy, my baby, my new distributor, amazing. But what happens if you don't feed the baby, if you don't help the baby, if you don't change a diaper, the baby's gonna die. So don't just enroll somebody and abandon. It's gonna die. So the first step is take care of your new enrollment. Second step is like toddler. So your distributor is like a toddler. So in the beginning, you will do a meeting with them. You will do a Zoom call with them. You will be patient when they will fall and make a mistake. And sometimes, like I get really upset when my distributor lied to people. I'm making $1,000 a month. So you didn't even start. Yeah, but if otherwise they don't enroll. People make mistakes and you teach them to be authentic, to be truthful. And it's like a toddler. They will fall and you pick them up. Then you get to the teenage years. Who has teenage distributors in your team? Oh my God. They are like the worst. All of a sudden, they want to invent a system, new ways, new everything, theories. They know it all. You try to tell them, don't go that way. No, that's the right way. And it's like having teenagers. They're nagging, they're complaining. It's my sponsor's fault. It's the company's fault. The products don't get there. Guys, let me tell you something. We all have the same products. We all have the same compensation plan. We all have the same delivery. And how come some people make it and others don't? The only problem is you, okay? So when you have a distributor that is a teenager, don't, I really straightforward with them, and I don't put my hand on their hand and said, oh, I understand. I'm going to be tough to them and said, if you don't stop doing this, if you don't stop being negative, you will lose it and you will quit. And that's what you need to do. Finally, one day your distributor will become an adult, and they're going to be cooperative, they're going to be independent, they're going to leave your home like the children do, and they will just make you proud. They're going to be successful, and they will just work with you, and they're just the best. Like now I'm going to a tour to Italy, Portugal, and Germany, and it's going to be amazing because I get there and my adult distributors already prepared the room, already have their downline, they already trained them, and all I have to do is to support them. It's the best. And then what do they do, adults? They become parents themselves, so they're going to have babies again. Isn't this awesome? So for me, this was something that I relate to, and I hope that it can help you, the image of a growth of an adult. Thank God for a distributor. It really takes sometimes a few months, a few weeks, and other times you're going to have distributors that are going to be babies all the time, or they're going to be teenagers all the time, but you have to try to help them to become adults and parents. Guys, I always use this network marketing. Guys, you need to work, you need to do webinars, you need to do Zoom calls, you need to be persistent. You cannot expect to be successful in this business and crawl to people and do nothing, okay? If you want to be up here and succeed, you need to live and breathe this business, even part-time, but you have to work. Always promote the next event. I hope the next event in Milan Expo, you're going to bring hundreds of people. You have to fill out that room. I want more than 10,000 people in Milan. But you have to start now to promote Milan. And to conclude, if I make it, take action. Energy. If you don't have energy, go and get Nivo drinks, help Jeunesse kids with that, and just go, set your goals, and don't be a gold digger. I saw too many now in the Maldives. Be a gold digger. Thank you. I'm very grateful.